Welcome to another Modern League in today Donations Thursday, and we have a real spicy one for you right now. Five color elementals. Five color elementals. This deck completely reinvigorated with the printing of the elemental incarnations. So we have some Furies in the main deck, we have Solitudes in the main deck, we have Subtleties in the main deck, and Endurance. All of this just making an appearance here. No Grief, unfortunately, but yeah. We can also combo those with Ephemerate, so we can Ephemerate any of those in order to leave them back in play. Then we also have a bunch of value elemental creatures, all of them combo with Recent Reef, by the way. This is actually quite important, because the Recent Reef makes it so you're not 2-for-1 in yourself whenever you cast any of these. So, in fact, it's actual card advantage if you have a couple of these. So, Recent Reef is very, very important in making this deck tick. We also have Voice of Resurgence and Unsettled Mariner. These are like your value creatures. The token that the Voice of Resurgence makes is also an elemental, which is pretty cute, so that also helps. Omnath, also an elemental card's busted, so no need to say too much about this card. And then there's the other Omnath, which is pretty interesting. 4 mana, 3/3. When it enters the battlefield, it deals damage to any target equal to the numbers of elementals you control. And whenever a land ETBs, you put a +1/+1 on target elemental you control. If you control 8 or more lands, you draw a card. So drawing a card for every single land can be pretty powerful, and getting 8 lands into play, it's not impossible when you have access to Recent Reef. So the mana base, of course, is all over the place. I definitely have to fix this basics though, which I will do very soon. But we have some Cavern of Souls, some fetch lands here and there, only 2 basics, again, Forest and Plains, and just a bunch of duels: Hallowed Fountain, Sacred Foundry, Steam Vents, Temple Garden, etc, etc, etc. In the sideboard, we have a companion, that's Kahira, the Orphan Guard. Makes it so it's basically a free 3 mana, 3/2 vigilance, and then it just buffs all of your other elementals. And then we have more elementals in a Fulminator Mage, 4 copies, 3 copies of Endurance against graveyard strategies and stuff, 2 copies of Subtlety, 3 copies of Foundation Breaker, 1 Fury, 1 Rebel Arc. One thing that I didn't point out is that there's a bunch of one-offs here: Rebel Arc, Foundation Breaker, Endurance, and that's because we're playing main deck Flamekeen Harbinger, which can actually tutor for them. So that's a pretty cool little neat toolbox package that we got going on. If you're enjoying the content, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, and I will see you for round number 1. Welcome to round number 1 with 5 color elementals. I just learned, and I'm greatly disappointed at the fact that this is not an elemental. I'm gonna keep this hand though. Do I want to get Recent Reef? I think I want to get Recent Reef here. Kind of get the engine rolling. Alternatively, I could go get Omnath, but I think Recent Reef just gets the engine rolling. It's probably gonna be better. Clearwater Pathway. So that's probably Ad Nauseam. It is Ad Nauseam. So it is Razor Clock. Probably not gonna get there. Is there any elemental that does anything for us here? Not really, right? None of our dudes line up well against Ad Nauseam. I'm just noticing that we're gonna have to be very, very careful with our mana. I could pitch Fury to draw a card. Is that something I would be interested in doing? Because that means that I can reveal a land, and then if I top deck, but though I guess that the Flame King Havager can like draw next turn, yeah. So I guess that this guy is actually valuable. So if I could pitch the Unsettled Mariner, I would probably do that, because otherwise I don't think I'm going to have enough time to cast all the cards in my hand, which I think is the big problem. So they unlife. Yeah, but there are no hate cards here, right? Never mind. There are hate cards. So I just need to find a green card. So we want to stack it like this. So we draw a green card. Oh, Foundation Breaker. Powers. And that's a card that we can pitch to Endurance. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. It also means that if my opponent gets... if they go for it right here with using the Lotus Bloom, and they don't have a Pact, we can get them with the Endurance. Because they're going to have 3 cards in the bin. Well, there we go. Let's see that Pact of Negation, OP. Let's see that Pact of Negation. Let's see that Pact of Negation. Let's see that Pact of Negation, opponent. No Pact, you say, huh? No Pact of Negation, you say. Let's see if my opponent is out of Thassa's Oracles. 1, 2. They have 1. They have 1 in hand. So I actually have to Fury this thing. Unless they're playing a list with 3 Thassa's Oracle. That was sicko. So I feel like these are cards that I want. These are cards I do not want. Sargam, did you think of the follow? Oh, they would die on state-based effects. That's what happened. Okay. Cool. That was awesome. Dienda? What's Dienda? You're a handsome and mysterious man. I have a big question for you. Do you double sleeve your decks IRL? Yes, always double sleeved. Always double sleeved. Fulminator is interesting. Is Fulminator better than Unsettled Mariner? How did I end up with an unexpected baby? What do you mean? Oh no, the baby was expected. The baby was expected. Kind of want to cut Omnath for Fulminator. Yama! Yes! Back from the dead! Back from the dead. They could not stop. They could not stop the killer of Yamas. Thank you for the raid, man. How is it like to be back into the being out of it for a very short period of time and then being back in business. Unkillable, there you go. Nice to have you back, man. Worst Gene ever, thank you for the follow. And Resident Matmar. I'm really not that high. Evil Empires, thank you for the follow. I'm really not that high on Fulminators, if I'm being honest. They may be better than Unsettled Mariners, but, you know, the curve is kind of a mess, so... Wait, what's going on here? There we go. Yeah. Ugh. Vomit. This hand sucks. It sucks. Well, I think subtlety is kind of fine, right? We definitely want a white source, and I think a white and a red. White and red. Gonna name elemental here. Play voice. Next turn I'm gonna play a second voice. Evoke elemental one time. Not quite, not quite. So, Breeding Pool here. And now I'm gonna get the elemental that blows this up. Foundation Breaker. Profane Tutor. Okay. Take 5. Gotta break that foundation. Gotta break that foundation. Let's see if they have another one. Well, I guess they're gonna have one next turn, right? So I'm gonna make an uncounterable subtlety. Sup. And these triggers on upkeep, so whether they put it top or bottom, it just doesn't matter. Put it on top, but it's gonna get shuffled away. So they're gonna have to waste. They're gonna have to waste another Angel's Grace here. Oh, I should have played this first. Should have played this first because it would have given me 2 triggers. Wow. We destroyed them. We absolutely destroyed them. Jeez. Elemental, let's go. Welcome to round number 2 with 5 color elementals. When this version goes off, it goes off hard. It definitely looks like that. I'm gonna keep this. I guess I don't really know what I'm looking for here. I could just go turn 1 I guess I want to go turn 1 Harbinger actually, and go find a 2-drop, mostly so I can blank my opponent's Inquisitions. And I think I'm gonna get just a voice. Actually, more impressed by the 3-mana Lark more than Rebel Lark. It's possible. Oh. Sure, let's get Temple Garden. Am I supposed to just like pitch Fury here? The problem is my opponent can untap and we get super blown out, but I think I'm gonna risk it. If they go Sigarda Sade, we may be in trouble here. But instead we get rewarded. Sweet. Just pitching a Fury here. Clean. That's clean right there. That is clean. They have a land, opponent confirmed Luxac. Yeah, I know I can go get the companion. The thing is that this may be the last time that I get to kill this. Because this is going to go off. So I think I have to do this now. Yeah. Because this goes off and this puts it on ETB. It doesn't care about it being cast or anything. Oh, did it just fuck this up? Oh no, I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered because my opponent could have activated Ingemoth again. Yeah, so we were just dead. Okay, so Fury is good. These are good. Mariner sucks. Reveler sucks. Durance is like okay. It just blocks flyers. I don't really like Subtlety, really. Subtlety just seems bad against them. Know any good copyright-free playlists so I don't pull a Yama? Not really. Feel free to use my songs if you want to. I swear I'm not gonna go after you. Where do you find my bangers? This is one of them. This is the other one. What's the move to hold up Subtlety and wait for them to equip an attack? I mean, I can't chump block, right? Because I'm pitching. So no, it wasn't. I didn't have mana to hardcast the Subtlety. Subtlety is just a bad card. It just is not a good card. Keep this, I guess. I really want to see the white one. Subtlety is decent in this deck. Yeah, but like the card itself is just not that good. Subtlety is not a bad card, come on. I mean, it kind of is. Is that what's up? I think that's what's up, right? Unfortunately. Row 1, I think you're the follow. My opponent gives me again the aggro GGs, man. What is with people giving me the aggro GGs today? What is with people in aggro GGs today? Anyway, see you for the next one. Welcome to round number 3. Playing against another companion deck, it looks like. Lurrus, of course. So this can be fine against Lurrus deck, or this can be terrible. I think I'm gonna ship. Well, guess we keep this one. Oh, we don't have Island. Oh, I should have played this first. Yikes. We don't have a basic Island in the list. Whoopsies. Fury is the best one? Yes. Fury is very, very good. No! My Mariner! Gonna get Steam Vents here. There definitely is an argument for getting the more important one. Uh-oh, my opponent learned something right now. They just learned a valuable lesson. Seal of removal. I think I want Hallowed Fountain here. It's between Hallowed Fountain and Breeding Pool. It's the Breeding Pool, actually. And I'm gonna get Prison Reef. Do I think my opponent is playing Shadow? Think I'll follow Schneedlin. Do I want to attack here? I think so. Oof, Lord, thank you for the follow. I guess if they play Shadow, I can always Solitude it. So it's not the end of the world. They are playing the dude. We actually want to say no so we can play this tapped. We can cast it now. Seal of Removal, not looking great here. Jump. Fetch, Hallowed Fountain, tapped. That's real nice. Blue, green, red, white. They have to seal a removal right now. They don't? Okay. Game 4. We just get countered? No. They just bounce the dude, right? They pay. They only need to pay 1. If they tap out here, though, so now we ephemerate here, and if we find the land, we kill the Scourge. Oh no, we make mana. Never mind. We don't find anything. Brutal. We just make mana. Just make mana like idiots. Fetch. Lurrus in hand. You're gonna tap out? Oh. Well. Let's blink that one. I guess I could have hard cast Solitude here. Maybe I should have hard cast Solitude, I guess. All right, so how can we have the most fun? That's the only thing that I need right now. I just need to figure out the way to have the most fun with what's about to happen. How can I maximize my fun? I think that Rebelark sounds pretty fun. Rebelark can go get my Mariner and my Flamekin. So I think we start by making mana. So this is Omnath mana. Now, I guess I can just hardcast my own Omnath, my second Omnath. Sure. This means that I can fetch and I can keep that one. What is this? Solitude? Sounds good. Sounds good. Draw a card, the Recent Reef. Sure. So let's go with this first. I'm just tapping color. I'm just tapping lands at random. Voice, okay. Land. I'm gonna say elemental to that one. We're gonna game 4. Scourge is gonna die. Fetch. We're gonna make 5 mana. Choo choo. That is the value train. That is the value train. That is the value train. Just leaving the station. That is the value train leaving the station. Alright, Foundation Breaker out. Revelark, I feel like I want it in, right? Don't think I want Subtleties. I do think I want Endurance. And Subtle Matter, as we just saw, is the nutso. Subtlety seems a little bit sus. Alright, Stabs, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Nah, Fulminator is not what this matchup is about. Fulminator is just bad. They're 4-color. Yeah, I still don't think it's... I still don't think that Fulminator is what this match is about, particularly not on the draw. I could maybe see a little bit of a better argument on the play, but on the draw, I'm just not into it. I think I don't want the Furies, right? Like, it just doesn't kill anything. Maybe we do this. Look at that. It's just a square. It's just a natural square. Sure, let's keep this. DRC. Trying to be pretty careful with my life total here. If my opponent's Inquisitions, I'm probably just gonna Solitude this. If they Thoughtseize, I'm just gonna let it resolve. But if they Inquisition, I feel like we whiff it and we get rid of their threat. If they're just swinging for 1, then that's fine. Yeah, both of these are different cards. They're not the same card. All right, Darcy's are live. We can't pitch now anymore. I think I'm just supposed to do this. If we find endurance, we can kill the other Darcy too. By shuffling my opponent's graveyard. Choose your poison, OP. They beam the Goyf. Damn, double Darcy clocks so fast. At least they can't play shadows. So we die to Bolt, but I don't think that we can beat that, so here we go. The good thing is that if opponent doesn't have Bolt, we just win. So that's cool. Bolt or bust. Oh, TBR. Yeah, same thing. X-axis feels bad. Maybe I do like Furies better than Subtleties. Endurance seems nuts though. Like he just lines up so well against Darcy. Like it's insane. This deck's kind of fun. I love how clean it is, right? Like 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. It's just 4 of everything. I don't know how I feel about the 4 subtleties though. I think I'm gonna pass on this one. I like all the other ones though. What could we play instead of subtleties? Maybe you can play like 1 or 2 in the main deck, but I don't like doubling down in the sideboard. Although I guess that your cards are pretty limited because you're playing Kahira. For if everything make it feel like it's not super tuned. I mean, I wouldn't expect most decks right now to be super tuned, right? I would expect most decks right now, we're like 3 weeks into the format. Sure, keep this hand. Again, mono Omnats. We're probably gonna go definitely white source. White green. So we have double green here. Land. It's not a land. Yeah, unless until I find the land, I don't think I even want to play this Harbinger. If opponent gets risky here, we may get him. I'm not gonna do anything here. Just gonna let my opponent's Inquisition resolve. It sucks because now they can take my endurance, but if we find the land, we can actually flame key in for another endurance, so that's fine. They kept on top though. which means that DRC can't get in there. Land? Easy. Don't want to attack. I don't want to enable my opponent's shadows. Goiful. Nice. Just casually kill the Goif like that. And now we're ahead enough on board that I think that we can safely get in there. They don't kill Omnath? Okay. Red, green, blue, white. Gusto? Okay. So if my opponent shows their hand, we just win? Because I can just ephemerate my own dude? And then with the upkeep trigger, we just get it back. Nope. Opponent hasn't enough. Elemental's too strong. Welcome to round number 4. Again, a companion deck. Probably a Lurrus deck. Yep. Small to 6. Big yikes. Big yikes. I think I'm gonna keep this. Ship the ephemerate. I mean, once a Force of Vigors in the 75, it's possible. Could be a real contender. I don't know. Vial seems kind of interesting too, but I don't know where you fit the vials. The deck seems just like super mana hungry, and I don't know how to speed up the whole mana thing, because it's not like you can play a mana creature. I feel like if this deck could play Ignoble Hierarch, that would be great. Maybe you're just not supposed to play Kahira, and you can just play Ignoble Hierarch or Noble Hierarch or something. I guess it would be Noble instead of Ignoble. But Kill of this plays different mana base and Sprawl. I don't know how I feel about Sprawl. Sprawl is a little bit sketch. think I'm gonna fetch. It's tempting to hold on to the fetch and just play these lands before so I can have a fetch for Omnath, but at the same time, I don't know. It's a little bit weird, right? We just saw a league where Sprawl was served without tons of... Yeah. Yeah. Sprawl asks a lot of your mana base, right? Sprawl really asks a ton of your mana base. Watery Grave. Well, I guess if they have mutagenic growth, we get blown out anyway, so I might as well fetch. Yeah, I think I'd rather just do this. Two for 2. Back-to-back playing against Lurrus, Scourge, 4 mana there, 4 color decks. Weird, man. Just weird. It is just weird. This is gonna suck against Dismember, but I feel like this is where we're at. Alright, that's fine. Hey, no Dismember. Imagine if they have an answer to the Omnath, they're gonna leave me with the they're not gonna leave me with the Omnath in hand, and otherwise I'm gonna the Ephemerate. No blocks. Oh, that's right, that's a cat beast, I always forget. Keep forgetting. Don't think I'm attacking. Think I'm just chilling here. Imagine if my opponent had a good mana base instead of having this mana base. Some people want to have it all, I guess. We got to have it all. Take 6. I guess we pass because if we find a fetch. Harbinger. 4. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. The problem is if my opponent can set up lethal here. I don't think they're going to be able to. It sucks that we are just kind of like showing them face up what we're going to do, but like I think that what we're going to do is pretty strong, so may not matter anyway. Well, I could have just cast it, I guess, but yeah, sure. I guess I could have just cast it, but well, I guess just casting it would have been better, huh? So they're just going to bounce their own shadow here. And then we take the other one. So now we target that shadow. They're going to bounce it. We take 10. No blocks. Down to 3. They redeploy shadow. We have 2 lethal threats. Nice draw. We don't lose to Bolt because we have the fetch land. Yep. Sweet. Seal of removal is interesting. So we won endurances. Kind of feels like we're playing against the same deck that we were just playing against. So we want to do this. That Fury was so sick, man. That Fury was so freaking sick. Just get both of my opponent's dudes straight up. Clean. Olvinsky, thank you for that follow. Oh, did I submit 61? Oh, whoops. Wait, what did I forget to cut? Oh, I forgot to cut the 4th Solitude. The 4th Force. Yikes. The 4th Fury. Whoopsies. Rebel Arc is fine as a 1-off, I think. think I want to play this tapped. Say go. Until I have my third land, I don't want a Flamekin. That's what I said with the previous match. Okay. I honestly forgot. Yeah, I imagine that the first Rebel Arc is good. Maybe on the draw it's not as good, but on the play I would definitely like to have access to Rebel Arc. It's really nice. That is very, very nice. It sucks that we can't go get our basic force, so we're gonna have to fetch shock with this, which is unfortunate. But next turn we get to Flamekin plus second Unsettled Mariner, which is pretty good. There's no way this works, right? There is no way in hell that this works, right? There is no way in hell that this works. I'm gonna lead on Mariner because if my opponent has a push or something, they have to use it right now if they want to get any value at all for it, which would grow the Goyf, which is what they have. Yeah. Okay. So it wasn't gonna work. Okay. 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 Kind of just want to go get Recent Reef. I couldn't have. I don't have a green thing to pitch. If you can't respond with Fury, this doesn't have flash. You can only main phase this. So that's why I led with this, because it forces my opponent to do something first, which is what happened, right? Gusto. Fury first, then Flash Endurance. Just hard cast the Fury. Maybe it would have worked. So that was their draw step. So I think I'm chomping the goif. Now we're doing what we want. I guess I just kill this, right? Because I have creature and land, so the goif is going to be at least a 2/3. So I'd rather just do this. Shadow down, which is the scariest one. We still can't find the land drop. Still can't find the land drop. Puts us in an awkward spot. Opponent goes face. Okay. I think it's correct to pitch the Omnath because that just represents more. Ugh, just never finding a land, huh? Land. Hey. Now we get the white creature. Oh no, I'm stupid. Oh, damn it. I misclicked. Oh, I wanted to get Solitude and draw it right now. Brutal. Agony, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Welcome back for the 8th months. Let's go indeed. Let's go, 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 go. Oh, I left myself dead to bold. What am I doing here? Just being an idiot. Just being an idiot. Just gonna die to a bolt off the top, and I'm just gonna be very sad. I mean, I was thinking of getting Solitude and then just like killing this goif so I can't die. That was the plan. But then when I messed up the triggers, I think that it's better for me to just adapt and just go get what's his name instead? Omnath. I let myself dead to bolt for no reason. Why you not draw that by 11? I I have no idea what we're saying. Draw that by 11. Block Thoughtseize? Am I stupid? I literally have no idea what you're saying. To be fair, I may be stupid though. They 1/1 creature. Yeah, what happens with the 1/1 creature? Okay, so now we're fine. We can't die. And now we can do what I meant to do last time, which is to play this. And now we want to stack the triggers in the opposite way. So I draw my Solitude here. I mean, I put Solitude on the top. Then I draw it. And now we can't lose. So that's what I meant to do before. Now we've finally done it properly. Now we can go do the thing. This gives me mana. I don't think I care about mana. I'm just thinking whether I want a Solitude right now or I just want to chill. I think I just want to chill. Like, it's not like my opponent has good attacks here anyway. Take a double block there. And if I fetch... So now we gain 4. Oh, I should have fetched right there. Oops. I should have solituded right there. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Good, got him. This deck's fun, man. Gracias. This deck is really cool. I like it. Welcome to the last round. Sure, let's keep this. So many Lurruses. This hammer again. God damn it. Well, this time around we have the Solitude. We just need the white creature. Yes. Well, I guess that doesn't even do it, right? Fuck. I guess I'm just gonna Recent Reef. Recent Reef. Because I need more mana. That's nice. That's a white card that I can pitch to Solitude. This is fucked up though. Okay. Green, blue, 1, Risen Reef. Ephemerate. Okay. And I'm gonna stack here the other way around. So now I want them to resolve like this, because if I find a white source, a fetch land preferably. Easy, I say no. Put that in my hand. We put whatever on top, doesn't really matter. I'm gonna say Omnath just so my opponent gets scared. Then I play my land, and now I say go. And I can Solitude, and then Blink. That's sick. That is so sick. Oh my god, this is just so insane. This is so insanely insane. Solitude, Blink, kill your giver, force the action, you can't do anything. Get your giver. That you say? Well, what if I do this instead? Woo! Woo! It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. Exiled. Draw more cards. Exiled. Nice Colossus Hammer trigger. You stacked my triggers. How did I stack my triggers wrong? Oh, you mean when I play the Solitude? Yeah. So I guess you're right. My opponent could have let it evoke, I guess. We're obviously gonna ephemerate this. And take care of the giver. I look at the card. The card has been successfully looked at. So now we Elemental, and now we do stack the triggers the other way around. Now we do want to find Solitude. Now we draw Solitude. We red, blue, green. Play this, put this into play, gain life, another land. We can fetch, and I can just hard cast Solitude here, so my opponent can't put the token in there, but they can't really do anything with it. So yeah, play that, say yes, make 5 mana, cast this guy, exile your dude, draw another card. We draw a Heath, deals them 4. Swing for 2. After all of that, swing for 2. I didn't play my land on purpose because I already got all my triggers from Omnath. So opponents gets their construct here. They're gonna get another Colossus Hammer probably. But they can't attack. And then I'm gonna be able to draw a million cards here. Am I just pitching subtlety? I think I'm just pitching subtlety here. Can I actually kill this through damage? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. That is going to be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I guess I'm short. Still gonna do this. Foundation breaker. Alright. Well, that's GG's. Well, this deck is fucking awesome. I'm having fun. Are you having fun, chat? Yeah, but Kahir doesn't trigger. Kahir does. It's not an elemental, so it doesn't trigger. Facia. Yo, dead. You are dead. You are dead, opponent. Doom. Thank you so much for the sub, man. 10 months, appreciate it. If you don't know who Doom is indeed the sexy voice that you heard in this week's episode of Mishra's Bubble. In case you were wondering, who is this Doomwake fella? Why does he sound so sexy? Well, the reason is because you heard it. You heard him in the newest episode of Mishra's Bubble. I sound like shit, to be fair. Yeah. We don't talk about that, okay? We don't talk about that. I think I want Endurance. Fury is so hit or miss, man. Like, it's either great or just embarrassing. Endurance just blocks flyers, I guess, and it's fine against Lurrus. Fulminator is interesting. Yeah, okay. Like, Fulminator kills Inkmoth. Fulminator kills fucking Saga. Okay, let's do Fulminator. On the draw, I'm not too excited about it because we're probably going to be trying to play catch-up anyway. Shave a couple of Mariners. Settle them in. This hand has double Solitude. Adiós Crispino, thank you for the follow. No te respondo. ¿Qué me dijiste, Hangnam? No te lo oí. I think we're shipping this. I really want to keep it though, man. Exclamation point, Fran. I'm just gonna die never hitting a land drop. Ugh. It feels bad. Ha! Esper Sentinel, that's cute. Land. Yes. Gracias, Ariel. I think I just pitch Omnath. I think I actually want to pitch Fulminator because this lets me pitch the Omnath to the Solitude. Should have led with the other one, opponent. It's a saga after I just pitch a Fulminator. God damn it. Shadow Spears, what they get. Can I please draw a land? Land, please. Yes, 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 yes! Too good. Deck is too good. I guess I should have gotten a red source. I'm playing Fulminator now. Okay. Ephemerate, you say, huh? Ephemerate, you say, huh? Ephemerate, you say. Well, I can't really risk it here, right? I just have to pass. It seems to me that this ephemerate card fucks. Are we going for lethal upon him? Let's go for lethal! Let's go for lethal. No, we're not. We're going for... Yes, yes, we're going for lethal. No, we're not going for lethal. Are we going for lethal? Opponent, you're killing me. Yes, we're going for lethal. Can you taste that? Chat. Can you taste that? Can you taste that, chat? That is the taste of a blowout. So, you're alone over there, aren't you, opponent? Are you feeling alone over there, opponent? I guess that I want to get used to putting the evoke trigger on the stack first every time. Reveal Solitude. Nice. So that gets exiled. This is an ephemerate. Path to exile, my dude. Okay. Okay, so I guess we play on for a little bit. Let's get a white source. So I guess we continue playing instead of the game being immediately over. Take it. Ha 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 ha. Oh yes. Oh yes. I want to Omnath before Recent Reef because if I find a land, then I can do both. Ding, ding, fucking ding. Let's play that one. Then we're gonna fetch for this thing. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I guess this I don't care about. Flamekin. Voice. Flamekin. Let's do one, this, and then the other one. Pew, 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 motherfucker. All right. This deck fucks. In case you were wondering. In case you were wondering, this deck right here, this deck fucks. This deck fucks. Some good stuff. This deck probably struggles against faster decks. I mean, that's where Solitude and Ephemerate come in, right? That's how you keep up. Now, we played against 2 Shadow decks with like freaking DRC and stuff like that, and we were fine. We just beat Hammer Time. Hammer Time is a turn 2, turn 3 combo deck. Like, how much faster than that can you really be? Like, that's kind of what you got. Was there a show for the new mythical elements? Maybe elements. Yep. I guess that maybe the obvious place may just be the correct place. But yeah, I didn't like the subtleties. The subtleties felt like the worst card in the deck by a significant margin. The Revelark also was kind of odd, and the 5th copy of Omnath was kind of medium. This Omnath is completely busted, but this one was kind of meh. Like, it was cool, but like, it's just a removal spell. So maybe it could be like the 6 mana 3/1, the 6 mana 6/1 that when it dies you evoke for 3. So that's kind of how I'm feeling. Like, this. The main deck, Foundation Breaker, is great. I've never gotten the Revelark. Like, I'm honestly not sure whether this card is even needed. Prismatic Ending. Like, you could play Prismatic Ending. You could play, like, Forces in the sideboard. Like, Forces are probably a good card to add to the sideboard. The Revelark just felt unnecessary, honestly. Just completely unnecessary. And the extra subtleties are just... ugh, not great. But yeah, subtlety just sucks. Even in this deck, which should be like the best subtlety deck, it was still the worst card in the deck by a significant margin. I was very surprised by both of these ones. Like, these are just fine 2-drops. Like, they're not insane. Like, nothing to write home about. But like, these are just like legit 2-drops. In this deck. Oh, like, Voice of Resurgence is not great, but when it draws you a card when it enters the battlefield, and then it draws you another card when it leaves the battlefield, like that's a lot better. That is a lot better. Subtlety for Titan is... yeah, I know. I know. Trust me, I know. But like, having 2 copies of a card in the main deck that it's only good against 1 deck in the entire format is I don't know if that's a place where you want to be, you know what I'm saying? I could see subtlety being fine against like control decks and stuff, but I would imagine like your entire deck is just fine against control decks, like you're playing Cavern of Souls, right? So kind of whatever. I really wish we had anything that's a little bit more disruptive. I really wish that we had access to something a little bit more disruptive. Like, round 1, we did play against Ad Nauseam, and we did kind of roll them over. But I feel like we got lucky, and my opponent didn't. So, I wish that we had something... to disrupt opponents a little bit more. In terms of disrupting, like, Grief would be incredible here, right? Grief would be incredible. But unfortunately I don't think that we can really support Grief like that. I don't think that's even in the table. I don't think that's even on the table. But yeah, like, I really wish that we had access to a Grief style card. Like, Grief is exactly what we want, but I don't think that this deck can support it. I also love how this deck is called 5-color elementals and the only black cards are the fulminators in the sideboard. Well, but like, playing Fury on turn 4 is not good, right? Fury doesn't work because we have nothing to pitch to it. Casting Fury on turn 4 is not what I want. Like, I'm talking about decks like Ad Nauseam, right? Like, those decks are gonna kill me on turn 3 or turn 4. Like, that's why I need Fury before that. And if I can't pitch it, then it's just a 4 mana sorcery speed Thoughtseize. Like, that's not good enough. With a little bit of love, maybe this deck can play... with a little bit of love, maybe this deck can play Disputes or something like that. Maybe. It seems sketch. Force? Can we jump Force in here? Is Force a realistic card to be played? Not really. We got 15 cards. Specifically for the combo matchups. Is this okay? I really enjoyed Endurance, by the way. I really liked Endurance. I really liked Endurance. Maybe that should be the last card here. It's just easier to cast. We're gonna run it back. No, I have to go teach a lesson, but I'm kind of like seeing if I can do any tuning. This deck was very fun though. This deck was super fun. I had a great time. I kind of want more white sources. There wasn't really that much of an issue, honestly. This deck is legit though. Respect the elementals. Respect the elementals because this deck is legit. Like, this deck is doing something very powerful. You're looking at how much picking up the whole deck would cost. Yikes! Yeah, probably a lot of money. Particularly in paper. These cards are very expensive in paper. Maybe it's not that bad. Oh, I guess it has 4 current. Yeah, this card is like infinite monies in paper. Yeah, 4 copies of Cavern is very expensive in paper. But, yeah. Alright, that's gonna be it for me today. Thank you so much for watching, folks. If you're enjoying the content, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and leave me a comment down below with your thoughts. And I will see you in the next video. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.